Okay, we'll try one more time. First time I did it, I don't think anything happened. I don't know, I couldn't see myself anyway. There, now I can see myself. Let's see if I can hear myself. Oop, yep. Yeah, I can hear myself too. Okay, so we'll turn that down. Okay, so I'm live. So, thanks for joining me. We're going to make this tiny little treat bag. Okay. On this one, I made it out of designer series paper, and this is perfect to use up scraps, let me tell you. And so, you're going to use a 6x3 piece of paper. Okay. I'm going to make one out of cardstock just because I have these scraps left over. Look, but it's a half of a 6x6 piece of paper. So you can make two of these little tiny treat boxes out of one sheet of 6x6 DSP. Now, how perfect is that? I mean, if you need to make little treats for, I don't know, back to school, for your teachers, for your classmates, for your, I don't know who, people at church, just little treats to hand out, just because. Although, like, I would tell you not to put chocolate in them right now because it's 1,000 degrees and they're going to melt. So, let's make this. And I will post a picture. Here's my template. And I will post a picture of this template so you can use it later. Hi, Kay. Let's get started. So I cut some paper earlier, and look at all of these that I have left over that are 3 inches wide. So that's what I'm going to use. So you can use, I'm going to cut this at 6 inches right now. But you can use the trimmer, or you can use the scoreboard for your scoring. Either way you like to do it, you can do it, okay? So I will put the measurements in the description, so you don't have to scramble and write things down. I mean, you can if you want, but you don't have to scramble and write all this stuff down. So we are going to score in 5 places. Right now, we're on the long side. We're going to score at 1 inch. We're going to score at 2 3/4. We're going to score at 3 3/4. And we're going to score at 5 1/2. And then we're going to turn it. I don't think it really matters which way we turn it, but we're going to score it at 1 inch. I don't think it matters. Don't get your cutting blade out. That would just be disastrous. We just don't need that right now. Okay, so here we go. Now we're going to fold on all of the score lines. I'm telling you, this is so super simple. We're just going to fold on all of the score lines. Now, this piece right here, see, here's our little template. This piece right here in the corner, this tiny little piece right here, we're going to cut that off, okay? We're going to cut up on all these lines, but we're going to cut there, and we're going to cut here. Nobody's going to see my little drawing, okay? So we're going to cut up to here, cut that out right there. We're going to cut that out right there. We're going to cut this out right here, and we're going to trim a little bit off of that right there. That's what we're going to do. So get your paper snips out, and we're going to start to cut. So we're going to cut right there. We're going to cut up there and make a little notch there. This is just so it folds easier, really. This is the same basic premise for any box, any bag, really. Okay, so there you go. Now we're going to fold it together. Okay, so watch this. I'm just going to use liquid glue because I don't imagine that this is going to go through any strenuous things. Like, I don't know, but I don't think so. So we're just going to put liquid glue right here. Okay, now watch. If you fold it this way, if you fold it anyway, then watch this. When you push this down, it's going to line up. You don't have to be all contortionist and figure out how to... Nope. If you just fold it flat, it'll lay right where it's supposed to lay. So, that's kind of cool. Okay. So then these two are the sides of the box, the two that we cut our little notch in. One of these goes down, and then we'll just put a little bit of liquid glue on this other one. Or a lot of bit of liquid glue on this other one. And fold it over. Just like that, to make the bottom of our box. Now, one of the things that I like to do while it's drying is, this is a perfect size box for this. You get your glue out and just kind of smash it down so that when it's drying, it's, you know, you're getting it flat. But that's it. That's how to make a box. I don't know how long that took. 3 minutes? It's not hard. Making the box is not hard. Don't psych yourself out. Don't tell yourself you can't do it, because you can. And, oh, by the way, if you mess it up, it's a 3x6 piece of paper. No harm, no foul. You can make another. Now, here's what I'm going to try. Because I haven't tried this with the, see, this one's DSP, right? So it's thinner, so I just smash it with my fingers. I'm going to try it and see if it works. I just kind of push in with my fingers and smash it closed. Yep, it works. It works with cardstock too. Hooray. Okay, so I have an old pair. What is it, a pair? No, it's a hole punch. It's a it's a hole punch. So it's not a pair of punches. So this is Stampin' Up. That's how old it is. I wasn't a demonstrator then. I got it from somebody. I'm going to see if I can figure out where I'm poking a hole in there. I like to do them at the same time, so that way they line up. So any hole punch will work. It does not have to be a Stampin' Up! Hole punch. Okay, so look at these goodies. This is from the Zany Zoo Designer Series paper. I'm going to find something to put on here. I use my scan and cut to cut this stuff out, so it's so easy. He's a little too big. I love the elephant. He's too big. Oh, he's good. See, the scan and cut sometimes cuts out crazy stuff because it sees it. I think it was a line, like, I could look for sure, but it's okay. I can trim those off. But look, the scan and cut's awesome. Okay, so we're just going to use this guy. And we're going to glue him on there. But I'm going to make a little tag. And then I'll show you what I'm going to put in it. So let's glue. I need glue. I need to glue this little dude on here. Is there a front and a back to my box? See, there's that seam there. See, I should have put that seam towards the back. You know, if anybody looks that close at this box, more power to them. So there, I'm just going to glue that little guy on there. I am going to stamp Hello Friend. I love this inked and tiled stamp set. I made so many cards out of it the other day. Granny Apple Green. I made so many cards with it the other day. I'll show you some of them. I got them right here. I had my team together and we made cards with Mix and Match Designer Series paper. So we're just going to make Hello Friend. And I'm going to use, I should have stamped it on the other end. It's okay. My oval is going to be bigger than my bag. So let's get a little hole in here. also. And I'm going to use, I think this is from the Zany Zoo. This little ribbon. You don't need a lot of ribbon. I'm not tying it in a bow. I don't think. Hey, Lee. Well, that was my, I guess I can put it in the middle or on the back. Okay, so these are what I'm going to put in here, my little Dove chocolates. Look at my pretty bowl. My friend Carolyn got this for me in, oh, it's from Canada, Vancouver, Canada. She went on an Alaskan cruise. So these Dove chocolates, if you put 2 of them in there, look, they slide right in. Whoop. Like I said, it's 1,000 degrees. Chocolate, maybe not a great idea. Okay, so here's my idea about getting this. Let's see if it works. Getting this ribbon in here. If you use your, I guess the Take Your Pick tool has a stylus too now. So we can use the stylus from the scoreboard to help us get this ribbon in here. Maybe. Yep. Okay. And then we're gonna string our little tag on. Does it go there? I don't want to put it over his face. Hang on. I don't know where to put the little tag. I'm so confused. Can you tell I didn't think this part through? Nobody's going to say they don't want the chocolate because you can't see the dog's face. I'm sure of that. Okay, well, I'll have to think about that more. Maybe I can just leave it at the top like that. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't like that. I don't like it. I'll put it on the back. I don't know. It'll be fine. Like I said, nobody's going to say they don't want the chocolate because... Nope, I'm just going to tie a knot. I probably don't even need a knot, but... Alright, so there you go. Now, if you make it out of designer series paper, of course it's going to be cuter, right? Because that, I mean, that'd be cuter, and then you could put your little doggy or your whatever. But I wanted to make sure that you could see what I was doing with the, on the cardstock. So, there you go. And that's how easy, honest. I'll put a picture of this, and I'll put the measurements so you guys can make a box. You guys can do this, I promise. And when you do, I'd like to see it. Now, again... Don't put chocolate and put them in here and then, like, I guess it's okay if you don't, like, leave them in your car. But, you know, it's going to melt. It's 1,000 degrees. Wait till Christmas to hand out chocolate. Anyway, thanks so much for watching. I appreciate you. And I will catch you guys next week.